Okay, so this is a video on how to hack MinoMonsters. You don't need a jailbreak for this, but you can do it with a jailbreak too. If you have jailbreak, use iFile. If you don't have jailbreak, which I don't have because I'm on iOS 7, you're going to need iFunbox. And for one of the hacks, you're going to need Hex Workshop. All the links will be in the description, don't worry about it. So first thing I'm going to show you how to do is how to get instant respawn. So here I'm fighting the boss on waterfall. So you can see right there, my boss respawned instantly. I didn't have to wait for the clock like that. So I'm going to teach you how to do that, and then how to make a specific monster show up every single time. I'm going to do it on sandbar. So first of all, make sure you exit out of MinoMonsters. Make sure it's not running, otherwise it'll keep crashing when you try to run the hack. So make sure you have iFunbox installed, download it, run it, connect your iDevice, open up iFunbox, go to iFunbox Classic, user application, scroll down to MinoMonsters, documents, places, then choose the place you want to do. So I want to do sandbar. Open up info.plist. Make sure you open it up in WordPad. If you're on Windows, if you're on Mac, it already has a default application you can open it with. Now if you open plist on Windows with a notepad, what's going to happen is you can still see all the values, but then it won't be formatted correctly and it'll look like this. It's just you'll have a really hard time trying to find what you want to find. So open it up in WordPad and you'll have this nice formatted layout. So first thing you're going to see is boss respawn time interval. This is in seconds. 115,200 seconds for the boss to respawn on sandbar. And down here you have respawn time interval for normal monsters, which is 1200 seconds. So this is all in seconds. Change it into 1 and you'll have instant respawn rate. Make a specific monster appear. So go into your trash table. You'll just go Control F, trash table. So here you can see your monster that will show up and how often it'll show up. If I change this to, let's say, 999, then this one will always show up and all the rest will like rarely show up. Then you're going to want to change race name. Now to know the race name of a monster you want, you have to go into your evetest.app folder and find monstersinfo.plist, which is right here. So let's say I want gravel to show up every single time. So just find gravel. Now gravel is not your race name. Your race name is Mega Grunt. So I'm going to replace this race name crap with Mega Grunt. Press save. Even though it's saved, it's not saved on your device. It's saved locally on your computer in a temporary file. So you have to go into file, save it, find out where that place is, copy that directory, go to iFunbox, go to that directory, check the date, because sometimes you don't save it properly and it doesn't overwrite. Check the time, that's right. Open and check again to make sure it overwrites, because on some folders it has like a protection or something and you can't overwrite the file. So make sure it's overwrite so that you know your hack is working properly. Now that you have this changed, you need to make sure that your respawn time is correct. Go into library, preference, com.minomonsters.eth.plist. Open this. I just edited sandbar, so look for sandbar. Now scroll down, you'll see how you have these sandbar zone spawns and you have like K zone next spawn date key, and it'll be like few minutes or a few hours from now, and you have a date right here. This tells the app when the next monster should respawn. So if you just change your date one day back to like yesterday, then you'll have instantly all your monsters, all your boss will respawn. So save. Now again, same thing, it's not saved on your device, so you have to do that copy from PC thing. Now if I launch MinoMonsters on my device and I go into sandbar, all my monster is now respawned, and for most parts it will be gravel. Now you'll still see some of these other ones because I only gave gravel 999, but if you gave it like 9 million or something like that, a bizarre number that is super high, then it will show up every time and nothing else will show up. So you can see right there, instant respawn time. So right now I have 440k, okay, 440k. Let me exit out of my app. Make sure you exit out from the background every time you do a hack, or else it will just crash and it'll piss you off really badly. So for this Mino credit hack, you're going to need Hex Workshop. So you're going to go to MinoMonster Documents and copy out your player file to desktop. Then you're going to open that player file with Hex Workshop. So split this into 3 screens. Right here you have like a hex value. Here I don't know what these are. You have like your encoded values or whatever, and your inspector data. So you'll be only working with screen 1 and 2. You don't need to worry about data inspector. So in your second screen right here, your second portion of the screen, scroll down until you see like water 1, water 2. Look for h.x, highlight this, and look for the 4 values. And go into your first screen and look at the values in front of these highlighted values. It should say FF, 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 FF. If it doesn't, in my case it doesn't. It says 69, 67, 95, F601. So right now it doesn't work. So now I have to close this, launch my app again, play the game, or like just fight a monster, and then retry the whole process. I had to give it a few tries. So as you can see here, h.x, and in front of it there's 4 FFs. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now if you don't see the 4 FFs, just go into your app, fight a monster, exit out of your app, try again, pull out your player file, open on your Hex Workshop. You know, just keep going until you find FF, 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 FF in front of h.x. Now what you're going to do is the 4 values in front of these FFs. So 1, 2, 3, 4. You're going to change it into 07580060 and save that. Now I'll ask you if you want to make a backup. No thanks. Now take this edited player file, drag it back into your iFun box. If there's a player.back, you can delete that. Now go launch your game. And at first you're going to be like, what the fuck? Your money went down. Before you had like 440k, right? Now only have like 15k. Don't worry about that, okay? Just spend some money and then you'll see that your money goes up.